What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. DMZ missions are where it's at, and more specifically today we are looking at a mission called Vintage Connoisseur, which is for the Black Mous faction in DMZ. Now this mission tasks you with finding 3 different kinds of wine and either extracting this via dead drop or via your person via exfiltration at the end of the mission. Now, I'll share some tips as to which areas you should be focusing on to try and farm this as fast as possible, and I'll also share the location of the dead drop that is probably favorable for you to use since it is so close to the area that I'm going to suggest for you to go farming in any case. As I'm sure you've already surmised, Al Mazrah City is really good for this mission due to the abundance of areas that have fridges in them. That's because fridges are going to be your highest chance of actually finding these different kinds of wine bottles. At least it was for me. You can absolutely find them out in the wild, you can find them standing on shelves in houses, but by far your biggest chance of getting these farmed out super fast is going to be to target as many fridges as you can. Now, Al Mazrah City is really good for this because you have a burger joint here, you have a burger joint there, and you have this sort of plaza area where all the tills are with the money in that is quite popular as well. But this area also has a bunch of fridges behind those counters which can also be looked at. Now for the wine and the aged wine, these ones you actually have to go drop off in a dead drop location, but you can choose any of the 6 dead drops that are available on the map to do this. So if for some reason you feel unsafe with the dead drop that is in Al Mazrah City, maybe there's a bunch of players around there, maybe there's an extraction site nearby, you can absolutely jump in a vehicle and drive to any of the other 5 dead drop locations and go put your wine in there. I've just recently released a video showing the exact location of all 6 of these dead drop locations, so feel free to check the channel if you want to see some other dead drops except for the one that I'm showing on screen right now. Nonetheless, you need to be bringing your normal wine bottles as well as your aged wine bottles to this dead drop location. And again, like I said, this dead drop location in Al Mazrah City is perfect because you have these 2 burger joints in this plaza area to lean on, and most likely this is going to take you 2 drops tops to be able to sort all of these bottles of wine out. You can also go on a tour of the map, of course, stopping by all the other burger joints that are all across the map, and that is just going to increase your chances of finding more of this wine. So really the choice is yours. Of course, the longer you spend out traveling, the larger amount of distance that you cover increases the chance of you running into other players and them ruining your fun, so keep that in mind. And that leaves us with vintage wine bottles, which is the part of the mission that is going to take you the longest to actually complete. That is because vintage wine bottles is a rare spawn, and so in my case I was able to find all 3 of my bottles in burger joints, specifically in Al Mazrah City, but your mileage may vary here. The other complicated factor here as well is that you can't go drop these off in a dead drop. You actually have to extract these on your person by successfully exfiltrating the DMZ, which of course comes with its own dangers as well. As a bonus, before I let you go, I do want to mention the fact that most likely it's possible that you could get spawned all the way in the south of the map, and in that case it might feel like this is a wasted attempt because now you have to travel that massive amount of distance to Al Mazrah City to start checking these locations that I just mentioned. In that case, I want to give a shout out to this villa-like place in Sarif Bay. This place is also littered with fridges, and I was actually able to find quite a bit of my stock that I needed after being killed in one of my attempts at this location. So if you are looking for another place and you're nearby here, I absolutely advise you to swing by and check it out. And then of course you also have some dead drop locations nearby the Sarif Bay situation so that you don't have to be driving all the way up to Al Mazrah City. Either which way, I wish you luck, and I hope you find those aged wine bottles as soon as possible and you get this mission done easy peasy lemon squeezy. Either way, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything specifically about this mission that you need more help with, something that you need me to explain more. Otherwise, also let me know which DMZ missions you're currently struggling with. I'd love to help you out. But it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.